need to dynamically enable or disable resources in your FastMCP server without restarting the entire application. You'll see exactly how to toggle resource availability programmatically using the disable and enable methods, giving you runtime control over what's exposed to clients. This pattern is perfect for maintenance windows, feature flags, or conditional access scenarios.
At MCP resource data//config. Def get config, return version 1. Hash disable and re-enable the resource. Get config, disable. Get config, enable.
This demonstrates dynamic resource management through declarative registration. The pattern uses Python decorators to expose functions as addressable resources, creating a clean separation between resource definition and implementation. What makes this distinctive is the ability to programmatically control resource availability at runtime without modifying the underlying function logic. The approach works by treating resources as first-class entities that can be toggled on and off like feature flags. When a resource is disabled, it becomes invisible to clients and returns a not-found error, while enabling it restores access immediately. This dynamic control happens through simple method calls on the decorated function itself, maintaining a declarative style while adding runtime flexibility. This pattern solves the problem of managing resource availability in long-running services without requiring server restarts or configuration changes. It's particularly valuable in development environments, A/B testing scenarios, or when building admin interfaces that need to control feature exposure. The trade-off is slightly more complex resource tracking, but the benefit is immediate control over what clients can access without deployment cycles. Let's break it down line by line.
At MCP resource data//config. Def get config, return version 1.
This registers get config as a FastMCP resource at the data//config endpoint. Resources are persistent data stores that AI tools can query, unlike one-time functions, making this ideal for configuration or shared state.
Hash disable and re-enable the resource. Get config, disable.
This temporarily disables the resource endpoint at data//config, useful for testing or maintenance when you need to prevent access to the configuration without removing the root definition. The decorator pattern maintains the function's metadata while toggling its availability.
Get config, enable.
This re-enables the previously disabled resource endpoint at data//config, restores access to the configuration data after the temporary disable, ensuring the resource remains available for subsequent requests. Resource state management. FastMCP's enable-disable pattern gives you runtime control over resource availability without modifying the underlying code or configuration files. A disabled resource becomes completely invisible to clients, returning unknown resource errors as if it never existed. This dynamic toggling is perfect for maintenance windows, feature flags, or security lockdowns.
The resource that vanishes still answers every call.